Welcome to Sew Very Easy. My name is Laura, and what does a paper and a pencil mean to a quilter? Well, for this quilter, it means a design opportunity. And when you pair it up with a kit, it is a lot of fun to start designing. This design kit is designed with stencils, paper. We have different styles of paper and different stencils. So when we open it up, we have 3 sides. The center, we have 60 sheets of graph paper, and they're in 3 different styles. We have our isometrics, our diagonals, and our squares. We have some instructions and some fun information that fits handy right in the side. And we have stencils on one side and some stencils on the other. When we look at this stencil sheet, we have a grid, and the grids are pre-marked for us. We have a baby size quilt in 2 different sizes, a throw, a twin, a full, a queen, and a king. And those dots match up with our paper. So if I'm wanting to make a small baby quilt, I can mark my dots, and that's going to be my size with those grid lines. We can use the edges to draw the lines, and then we can start designing our quilt. So those dots matching our grid definitely make it easy for designing. And we also have some other shapes that we're going to be able to use to help design. And they all coordinate with this paper. So it does take the guesswork out of it. This works with all of these pages. On the other side, we have 4 more stencils. And these are giving us some of our popular shapes so that we don't have to draft them out, we can draw them out. And they store nicely right in the side. So the marks on the graph paper we can use in various different ways. Each one of those, we can consider them a 2-inch square or a 1-inch square. Now they are a 1/4 inch, so we can actually draw things to scale. So the booklet goes through on how we can use this system and how all of that can be used to our advantage. Different sizes, different ideas on borders, and some different quilt layouts. So it's inspirational and informational at the same time. There are often times I will see a vintage quilt and I would like to know how to make that. So I can either draw out the vintage blocks or the entire quilt. Once I have it drawn out, I'm going to be able to break it down and see how that can be constructed. Now with this kit, I do recommend a nice sharp pencil, one that has a nice little point to it so that I can get right into those little edges. I also recommend some type of a color wheel system. So you can have a color wheel like this or pair it up with the color cards. Pull in some of your favorite pencil crayons or markers and start playing with the colors. This is easy to grab whenever we have an inspiration. We don't need to worry about turning on the computer, having any electricity. We can start just designing. This QuiltGenius Design Kit is put on by C&T Publishing, and you can always buy replacement pads. This is a lot of fun. All of the stencils are in here. There's lots of opportunity for design. Having those different page layouts also helps us imagine one pattern in another way. And sometimes it's nice not having to be on the computer. I'll put some links in the description so you could check this out. And as always, thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a newsletter. It's all free under Sew Very Easy. And be sure to make every day a Sewtacular day or a coloring day in this case. Bye for now.